what you really need for her is basically four things. Um, and that you need higher Evo magic, higher Evo damage, limit burst, and a little bit of true do wield. But killers are not important to her at all. So, what are the equipment that you're really looking for? Really, you're going to look for her STMR, and really, she's best equipped with two, if not either Bedrosa or Emperor Foo's. You want Rydia's headband, use clothes, Ravenheart, because that's your only 50% true do wield in the accessory slot. This is my best limit burst accessory, is Riku's glove, which gives 30%. And these are the four. And actually, interestingly enough, this STMR, the Mark of the Glacian, is actually not really the greatest one for her. If you're really going to go, I would say Duty to the World and the original or the final summoning. So this is Unalesca's and this is Luna Freya's, are by far the most important. Inheriting one focus is 5% more there, and you can double it if you'd like. And so this is kind of the way that you want to go. If you have that with the her two STMRs, and you use this, you get an Evo magic of around 290%, an Evo damage of let's see, 100, 150, 190, to 2250. So you get Evo damage of 310, which is a little overkill. Limit burst damage of about 105% and 200% true D wield. And with this set 2, you get her to the full 300% magic. So really she requires that because the killers don't help her very much. Actually, her best summon is actually Fenrir for her for stats. But if you're going to use her interesting abilities called Field of Effects, then you're actually really only going to equip one of three espers. You're going to equip Ifrit, which will give 25% area effect of magic fire. And people are going to go, oh wow, that is incredibly powerful for her limit burst. In Japan, it didn't affect her limit burst. It'd be very interesting, though, if that summon actually does help her out in global, if they actually improve her. If not, then it's just something for chains. Shiva does ice, and Rama does lightning. The other one is actually a limit burst one that she can do with her non Brave Shift form. It's 25%. That one would increase your damage overall. But all in all, really, you're going to be using her as a two turn. You're going to just actually shift over to her Brave Shift. Turn one is going to be simply going to do three turns. Her triple cast, really, you're just going to do the first two, which gives her 250% limit burst buff, full full limit burst gauge, and think and increases her magic by 300% and gives a 15% fire damage boost. You can also do the unlocks quadcast in case that her super bomb doesn't hit. Also, she can do 120% fire in peril. Why is that important? Her evoke damage is 80x magic on fire, so that just absolutely increases her power. Unfortunately, as I say, in Japan, Ifrit doesn't affect her limit burst, but if it does do that, that is really powerful. Now, why are people so interested? Well, another thing that goes on is that This is also arena shenanigans, but in all fairness, people just don't give a crap about arena, and that's fair. But the other thing is certain bosses in the future in Japan also are can do their own area of effect skills, and there can only be one area of effect skill active at a time. So generally, it's better to have your area of effect than the boss's. Generally, the boss is going to be strong against the element that's going to lay down the effect. Example is maybe it's an earth and absorbs earth damage, so it will do nothing good for you, and it will just try and wreck you absolutely. Or it could be uses sword damage, but there's a lot of different effects that they can potentially input, something that they're putting in the game. Magitech Terra is the one of the few units. I don't know if Ferris has. I haven't been able to play with her yet, so but she's the only unit right now that can actually do this. That's another meta thing that she has. So, should you pull? If you're looking just for a damage dealer and you don't have this equipment, the answer is no. If you like the unit, if you are looking for a top tier damage dealer that pretty much ignores killers and ignores all mitigation effects, which is the most powerful part about her, then she is what you're looking for. If you're looking at potentially down the future trying to get rid of some of these weird area effects, then she also has other unique uses. But really, it's all about damage. She is a great damager. Yes, according to sheets, she is off the charts, but remember, those sheets don't include killers, and without those killers, she has a cap where other units can actually go beyond her. Her limitation is that killers with her biggest damage skills don't apply. But she has a very interesting area of effect, which can increase, as I say, fire magic damage 25%, ice and lightning 25%, and also limit burst, I believe, at 25% as well. So, yes, she is incredibly powerful. Yes, she is very STMR needy. And yes, she really needs her own STMR in order for her to shine. And yes, she really probably needs both of her STMRs to really shine. Um, but if you can't afford her, she is devastating.